Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC. This has been a long time coming. And if you guys saw the live unboxing of what's in this box, you already know how excited I am to open this and to show you guys what I got. Oh, do you guys have no idea? Well, you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. So here it is. Here it is, guys. I'm not doing an unboxing. This is kind of a first impression. So this is just my first impressions of this knife. What is this knife? This is the Kubey Bloom. Why am I excited about this? Because it is one of my designs. So this is my first production knife that I have ever been able to collaborate with to do. And Kubey was very kind to pick up this design and agree to deal with my nonsense and to actually put one of my designs into production. And they did an amazing job. So, just for reference, this is a custom bloom that I made. You guys probably recognize this. This is the pass-around bloom that a year ago went all around the country to all the different channels. And I've been carrying it ever since it got back, and it has a ton of mileage on it. But you can see Kubey did an amazing job keeping true to the original design. So it's fun to compare and contrast these two, but they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. The design is pretty much exactly the same length, exactly the same grinds, the exact almost same sheath. They almost nailed the sheath. And I do custom sheaths, so of course each one's going to be a little bit different. But man, it has been a process. This has been several months in the making. I started shopping around designs in the summer of 2024. And a lot of companies really wanted nothing to do with the designs. But Kubey said, yeah, let's do it. And so I put some things into place. We didn't really talk about too much. I was hoping to get micarta, and originally they had told me it was going to be 14C28N, which is exactly what this blade is. These are all in 14C28N, and I was totally fine with that. I like 14C. Kubey does a good job with their 14C. And it makes it a little bit budget friendly, which is exactly what I wanted. And they had told me G10. And I was like a little bummed about that because they do a good job with their micarta. And I've seen like the ones on the Dust Devil where they have the micarta and they did a really good job. So I was kind of bummed. And I said, oh, do you think down the road maybe we could do micarta? And they're like, well, maybe. Or they didn't really get back to me at all, which is fine. But man, when I saw the pictures of these finally come in, I was super excited because they did exactly what I was hoping they would do. I ended up buying this one. This is the blue micarta version. There is the black burlap micarta. They call it a rough burlap. And then there's the Ultim version. I will be getting all three here coming very soon. Kubey said they would send it to me, but I went ahead and purchased this myself because I knew it might take a while for them to get them to me. So I was willing to pay for this one and get it shipped to me. And you can see it turned out really, really good. That nice stonewash finish. They did a good job. They did the contouring really well on the scales. So the scales are contouring. One of the things I was worried about was that the scales are going to be too thin. And my thought was, if they did it too thin, kind of like on, well, I guess the Dust Devil. So the Dust Devil steel was thinner, so the blade stock is thinner, but the scales are roughly about the same. But man, they just contoured that really nice, and it feels really good in the hand. Jimping is done very well. You can get back behind the blade. It's not too aggressive, but just aggressive enough. And they did a really great job. The sheath, they did a taco style sheath. Kubey, you are amazing. The taco style sheath was awesome. I really love that you guys pushed for that. I think it was done very, very well. I was totally 100% ready to make another sheath for my knife that I'm going to be carrying, because I was expecting the double-sided holes on both sides sheath, the 2-part pancake sheath. And so when I saw that they did a taco with the nice thumb ramp, which was done very well, and just the amazing click in on that, no rattling whatsoever, the nice thumb ramp, they did it perfect. Absolutely perfect. So you're getting the blade, you're getting that. It does come with the big old tech clip, which that is going to get set aside, and I'm going to add the belt loop. I'm going to put in the description of this video where you can purchase these. This is a rubber IWB soft rubber belt loop. They are available on Amazon and on knifekits.com. And again, I'm going to put the link in the description of this video to knifekits.com, because basically you're going to the same place, because they actually have a store on Amazon. And I put these on all of my knives that I make, and anything that I carry, I'm going to be having one of these soft belt loops on it. They just are perfect. If I needed to switch this to vertical carry, I could. If I need to put it up here, I can. But this is how I'm going to be carrying it horizontally, just like I do on the Dust Devil, just like I do on my Bloom. So both of them have the pull the dot strap, and the rubber strap with the pull the dot snap, and it's done very well. When they're first brand new, they are a little tough, but once you do it 3 or 4 times, it does loosen up, and it becomes very easy to take on and off the belt. But God, look at that. It's like, I don't know. I'm still pinching myself that this is actually happening. The only other thing that this needs is a lanyard, and they do provide you with a piece of paracord in the package. I really wish they would have made it an integral part of the handle, like some of the other knives that have come out. So I am going to do kind of a little tutorial on how to do that. I might add it to this video right after this. I'll add it to the video so that you guys can see it, and then I'll have it for a separate video just for anybody who wants to learn how to tie it, because there's 2 ways you could do it, and I will show you guys both how to do it. But man, first impressions, I am super happy with the way that this came out, the way that it looks, the way that it feels. Just a really, really good job. So Kubey, thank you, and I look forward to maybe some future projects with you. I can't wait what the future has in store. But man, the first AriesEDC production blade is actually a real thing. These are available on the Kubey website for $80. They are going to be available in the U.S. coming very soon. White Mountain Knives is going to be carrying them, and when that happens, the shipping costs will go down. But I'm going to put some codes and stuff in the description of this video so that if you wanted one, you can at least get 20% off. I think shipped right now, as I'm filming this, with a 20% off code that I'm going to provide you guys, is $100. And that is what I paid for this. And man, I don't know what else to say, guys. I really don't know what else to say. I am so happy, so impressed, and really beside myself on this journey. And I can't wait to see what comes next. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to throw that lanyard video on here. And again, please remember to subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. Again, the choice is yours. Hey, what's going on, guys? Can't figure out what to do with that little piece of paracord that they provided with your Kubey bloom? Well, I'm here to help. That is for a lanyard. That's right. It is a 3-finger knife, and the thought is that you should do a lanyard on it. And you could do it a couple different ways. I'm going to show you the way that I like to do it that gives you that nice integral snake knot that I like to do on all of my custom knives. So it gives you your pinky something to grab a hold of, and it makes it an integral part of the handle. So let me see if I can figure out how to do this. I am not a paracord master, but I have decided to go with black instead of the green that they provided just because I had it here. And I have this set up vertically so that you guys can see what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do my best to try to show you guys what I do. So the first step is you're going to make a loop with your paracord. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to fold it up and under. So that's kind of like the hardest move about this whole thing is this loop. So you're taking this loop and you're folding it up and under, and you're pinching it with your fingers. Then you're going to take the other side, you're going to feed it through the loop. You're going to go up and over. So you're going to see I moved everything out of the way. You're going to go up and then back through that loop, but you're making sure that you can pinch that part again, but you're making sure you're going into the bottom hole. So you don't want to be up here. You want to be up below it. And then you can pull it tight. And this, you just got to even it out because the first knot is the most important one. And then you just kind of push that knot up against the blade, and then you get it nice and tight. And boom. So that is the first knot. So I'm just kind of pulling it tight, slowly getting it situated with that knife. So there you go. There's your first snake knot on the Kubey bloom. So then we just keep on going. And you can make this as long and short as you want. I usually give myself at least a good 10 to 12 inches on both sides of the paracord, so that when I'm doing it, I'd rather have more paracord than not enough paracord, because you run out and then you don't have, then you end up with like this little skinny lanyard. So I'm just pulling it tight. If you have a vise that you can clamp your knife down on, I would 100% recommend that over doing this. All right, guys, I hope that helped. I am not very good at the paracord thing, and it's not a hard knot. It's this loop in the beginning that you have to do. You're kind of twisting it, and you go under, and then you're just taking this side and looping it back through, and then pulling it tight. It's fairly simple, fairly easy, and then it gets you here. At this point, you can cut these off, burn the edges, and you're good to go. So I hope this helps. I now have a cool lanyard for my Kubey bloom. And again, now that gives me all the I need for my pinky, which is amazing. So, gonna cut this off, gonna burn the edges, and I am now good to go. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you appreciate it. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. Again, the choice is always yours.